G'day guys, Sean here from Outback Equipment. Today we're going to be talking about the travel oven range from Travel Buddy. Here we've got the full range of the Travel Buddy ovens. Two of the models are 12 volt and one of the models is 24 volts. The two bigger models measure at about 19 centimeters tall, 32 centimeters wide, and about 28 centimeters long. The smaller version is the same dimensions, except it's a bit skinnier at about 23 centimeters wide. The smaller Travel Buddy oven is fantastic for single travelers or maybe couples. You can fit about 4 full-size meat pies in there, or maybe 6 or 8 sausage rolls. But if you're traveling with a couple more people, then you want to upgrade to the Travel Buddy Marine oven, which is about double the internal size. A really common misconception is the Travel Buddy Marine oven can only be used in boats. In fact, it's just got a normal 12 volt plug, and the whole system can work in any 12 volt electrical system. So in your 4-wheel drives, caravans, or on your boat. One thing to keep in mind when you're shopping for your new Travel Buddy oven is the difference between the 12 volt and the 24 volt oven. A lot of people actually get it wrong when they're shopping for the Travel Buddy Marine, which is the 12 volt version. Because of the name, they end up buying the 24 volt version by accident. So make sure if you've got a 12 volt vehicle, you pick up the 12 volt versions of the Travel Buddy. And if you've got a 24 volt vehicle or a truck that runs a 24 volt system, you pick up the 24 volt version. So out of the box, all 3 of the units come with a combination cigarette socket plug. One of the things that Travel Buddy actually recommends is to rewire this with something a little bit more heavy duty, like an Anderson plug. This Travel Buddy Marine in the middle here is my personal one. It's seen a lot of use up around Australia, and I've actually rewired a Anderson plug onto it. The reason that Travel Buddy recommends changing from the cigarette plug over to the Anderson plug is the units on a 12 volt system actually draw about 10 amps, which is pretty significant for a little cigarette socket with a fairly loose connection. So when you're changing it over to an Anderson plug, the only thing to keep in mind is you either need to run an inline fuse while you're wiring it up, or make sure that the Anderson plug that it's plugged into also is fused. I absolutely love the Travel Buddy range. My personal one right here, the 12 volt Travel Buddy Marine, lives in my 4-wheel drive. It's fantastic for when you're on long adventures or even just days out on the tracks. In the morning, fill it up with pies and sausage rolls and you've got fresh food by lunchtime. I've even seen people cook full pork roasts and massive roast dinners in these things, and they go fantastic. So the big difference between the 3 different units, besides obviously the size, is actually the heat range. The smaller unit over here pulls about 6 amps and heats up to about 170 degrees. So this guy would be good if you are only heating up kind of like pies and sausage rolls and stuff like that. But if you're wanting to cook more things that you can typically cook in a normal oven, you'd want to upgrade to one of the bigger units. This one on a 12 volt system pulls about 10 amps. And can heat up to, Travel Buddy say 180, but I've seen these get all the way up to about 200 degrees. Same with the 24 volt version. I absolutely love the Australian made, Australian owned Travel Buddy series of travel ovens. I've even got a sausage roll in my own one, ready for lunch. If you want to pick these up every day of the week, outbackequipment.com.au. If you've got any questions, as always, drop a comment down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you in the next one.